Hello, my friends, and welcome to an energy update for this next week ahead. I am coming to you on this beautiful Sunday. We are right in the entrance point of this beautiful eclipse and full moon in Scorpio and Taurus. What an absolutely amazing energy that we're already dipping into. It's very intense, and I feel like such a beautiful time to be doing this update because those potent energies of release, of let go, of rebirth are very present. And I really feel like there's so much this week that is really in theme with this beautiful eclipse and full moon that are helping us reveal secrets, reveal truth, reveal the dark shadow aspects of self. And when we think of that sign Scorpio, it's such a deep sign. It's such an emotional sign, and it's a very secretive and magical sign. And so those are all the elements that I'm actually seeing being very tied in this week, which is super interesting. So some of the themes that we have is big healing, big focus on relationships, honesty, so getting very clear and honest with ourselves, having time for inner reflection, freedom from what's not working, and stepping into purpose. I have written down here integration of higher truth and how we can truly embody love to be our motivator for every single action. And then lastly, we have self-care and taking the leap of faith. So those are the little insights that I've received as I was tuning into my guides for the collective reading today. So for this week, we have a lot going in. So diving in, first off, we have this amazing eclipse full moon energy that we are kicking off our week with. And a lot of us are really being asked to do that inner healing work. So really getting in touch with our emotions. So that's super key with this week ahead. We're really being asked to once more take on that Scorpio energy and go in deep, okay? We need to set intentions. I'm strongly hearing this. Our guides are needing straightforward intent. So when you're doing your release ceremonies, when you're going into revealing truth, set that intention. I'm just hearing really be forthright with what you're needing and asking your guides to help you unbury any sort of emotions that are ready to be revealed, to be seen, and to be released. I'm also hearing a lot of us are dealing with a lot of fear. We might have quite a few triggers that we've been overcoming or working with this past week and going into this next week. So when we're triggered, especially in relationships, I'm hearing we really need to ask to see the message that's being revealed to us, this learning opportunity to really see where we're needing to make inner change. So they're really asking us to use the mirror technique this week with our relationships. So if we're getting triggered by someone, if something's really agitating us about a certain friend, a partner, whoever it may be, or the situation you're in, get clear, okay? We're really being asked to go in deep. So really prioritize meditation this week. Really prioritize set intentions. I'm setting the intention that all that I need to know be revealed to me. Help me feel safe, guys, so I know that I can see these fears clearly and I can truly bring illumination to what truths are coming forward for me to learn and move into. You know, setting those clear intentions and calling in your guides to help reveal to you what you need to know. Because I am hearing this I'm feeling this feeling of this energy of confusion kind of being a theme, especially as we're in this Mercury retrograde. And with that, I'm just hearing we need to call in or help to really ground us and anchor us so we can really get the clarity we need. Nature is also coming up big time with this. So giving yourself time in nature to sit, to be with earth energy, to feel that connection to Mother Earth where we are safe, we are supported, our needs are always met, and just really diving into that safety as we explore these heavier emotions, these deeper truths that sometimes can be scary. It can be hard for us to really acknowledge what's truly bothering us or what's truly beneath the surface. So there's really this need to get very honest and to have that conversation with your ego. That's been really coming up strong this following week, and coming forward is really talking to your ego, acknowledging where the fear is coming up, trying to keep us from knowing the inner truth, keeping us small, and allowing ourselves to really question that. Okay, why am I so afraid? Why is this fear coming up for me? What is trying to be told to me through this experience, through this fear? And really going to the depths of that. And I'm really just hearing, feel your emotions, okay? And be proactive. If you are in that energy of fear, how can you shift the fear? How can you be proactive? How can you go and do something to change the energy? How can you love yourself so much that you literally retreat to nature, you take a bath, you do something, you work out, you do whatever it is you need to do to make yourself feel safe again before you readdress the fear. And they're just saying, really bring in this energy of love this week because we'll need it. And I'm just hearing, really comfort yourself, care for yourself. Self-care is so huge this week as well. So really going into, what do I need? What is my body telling me that I need in this moment? And being gentle. They're showing me deer energy, deer totem, so gentleness, nurturing, loving energy, and really just going to that energy this week is going to be super important to help us feel supported as we face some of these truths, okay? I'm definitely seeing some karmic things come up as well. So some of us might be revealed some past life issues, some past life experiences that have really been harboring in our energy fields and are being ready to be released. So that's also coming up big time this week. So being mindful of where these fears are truly coming from and being able to ask to be shown where these experiences really are stemming from. And it could very well be some karmic ties that are tying into these triggers and fears. So we are being called to go in deep. So really be mindful. And if you need help with this, okay, I'm really getting highlighted very strongly to reach out to practitioners, specifically people who do Karuna style Reiki. I'm just hearing that's super important this week because the Karuna Reiki energy is amazing for this. It really helps release past traumas, and it helps us go into past lives and things that are really within the cellular levels of our bodies. And it's specifically working with those energies of compassion and unconditional love and helping us come to deeper understanding. So if that's something that interests you, I'm just really hearing Karuna Reiki is very strongly highlighted this week. So if you would like a session with me, please reach out. I just feel this week it is so needed. Moving forward from there, we have this inner reflection period. So what is working for me? What is not working for me? And this real honesty in that as well. So what is causing you frustration this week? What is irking you? Like, what is something, like the word mundane keeps coming in. Like, what is feeling mundane in your life? What is needing rejuvenation, sparkle, shine? Like, what are we needing to shift and change so life becomes more of an enjoyable experience for us? And they're saying, take charge, take responsibility in your life this week. They're really saying, like, we have to step into our power, and this is very much a theme this month, I feel, is releasing things that are hindering us, that are keeping us small, that are keeping us stagnant and in the same cycles. They're like, this is such a blessing for this Mercury retrograde and this eclipse and full moon. What needs to go? And they're really saying, give yourself alone time, give yourself space. Allow yourself to meditate and ask your guides to show you exactly what needs to surface, to go, to be healed, to be released. And I'm really just hearing, like, if you need to cry, let yourself cry. If you need to let this out, let it out. If you need to go and literally scream it out, scream it out. And I'm just hearing, like, really release the agitation, the frustration, and really assess why you continually have to stay in that space. A lot of us think we just need to suffer longer. We need to just struggle through until we get to this point, and then things will be better. But the truth is, my friends, is we have responsibility now for our life. We don't have to wait to make change. And they're saying, be that go-getter, go for it, make the change, step up to the plate and take control of your life. There was so much about that. If you're not happy with something, change it. Step into that confidence, step into that power. So much about worthiness as well that's coming through here. So big focus on the heart chakra. Do you believe you're worth it? It's time to see your greatness. They're even saying in finances this week, do you pay yourself first? Okay, so they're saying this is so important. Show the universe you believe you're worthy, that you should be first, that you will prioritize yourself. And they're saying, how can you show up for yourself, even in finances? So if your goal is to be increasing your abundance, increasing your wealth, increasing the goodness in life, they're like, are you actively taking those steps? Are you showing up for yourself? Because a lot of times we get in this little mode where it's like, please help me, guys. And they're like, okay, we can only do so much though. You got to step up. You need to take the actions too. And we can't send you everything you want because you're just not ready to receive it yet, right? So what I'm seeing is this opening of the heart chakra. Let's open up this space where we truly are worthy of receiving what we're asking for. And they're saying a lot of us collectively are really needing to address this worthiness so we can truly be in our power and be ready to receive the influx of opportunity and beauty that's coming through. Because that's what I'm really seeing is we're learning a lot this week from like even past lives, from our own past experiences. We're releasing the emotions. We're getting deep and honest with ourselves. But we're coming also to this point where it's like, okay, now I can see that I can let go of these things and I'm ready to step up to the plate. I'm ready to let go of these habits of chasing abundance or not believing I'm worthy of it, and just I'm ready to be in my power to receive. And there's so much opportunity coming through here that I feel where it's like, okay, we might also be stuck in this belief system where it's like, but I just don't know how I'm going to get to the point that I want to be. And I do feel once again this energy of confusion a little bit this week where it's like, I know what I want to be ready, I'm doing the inner work, but it's like I'm so frustrated because the steps haven't been shown to me yet of how I'm going to reach my destination. I'm seeing that come up as well this week. So with that, they're saying release the need to know and give yourself this opportunity to start widening and broadening your perception of what is possible. So where have we put limits on the universe? Where have we put limits on possibility? And where have we been putting limits on what we're worthy of receiving? Okay, so this is what they're getting us to really think about this week. Where are we limiting our greatness? Where are we limiting the greatness of the universe to show up for us? And they're saying wondrous possibility, wondrous opportunities, limitless abundance is accessible to you. And perhaps there's different roads or paths or possibilities that we just haven't seen yet. And so there's really this beautiful kind of reassurance coming through this week that we don't need to go through everything alone. We don't need to have everything figured out, and to trust the universe and to trust that everything is happening in perfect and divine timing, okay? And they're saying everything that we've ever experienced, everything that you will experience in this human lifetime is organized to help you in some way. So there's a lot of this essence of letting go of the past, really learning from our past, and really just taking those lessons forward. So a lot of this clearing and allowing us to just fully surrender and trust And from there, I really feel we're getting clear on our life's purpose this week. So as we release and as we look back at the past, we're learning how resilient we are. We're learning big life lessons. We're understanding the bigger picture this week. And it's like, oh, that's why I needed to do this. That's why this was such a theme. And that's why this has been triggering me. And it's like, oh, okay. And we're getting these enlightening moments is what I'm hearing. And as we come into this illumination, we begin to empower ourselves because we're beginning to see how powerful we are, how we've come through this past, how we've come through all this pain and angst and suffering in life. And we're starting to recognize that we don't have to stay in those cycles anymore. So we have such encouragement to go for it. Go for this new chapter in life. Give yourself this permission to flow with life and co-create with the universe, and to really allow yourself to just be who you are. We have so much about breathing as well. So do you allow yourself to fully be present in the moment and just breathe? You know, do we give ourselves that opportunity without just trying to rush to the next step? And what I'm hearing, it's like dropping into the serenity, the peace, the confidence and empowerment of ourselves and our soul. And that is truly what's going to help us as we move forward in life, because we're going to always know we're supported. We're going to know we're safe. We know that everything is being given to us that is meant to be given to us. We don't have to chase anymore. We don't have to struggle anymore, because we're being in our authentic power. We're being the soul. We're being the human being that we've been meant to be. That's why we're here. That's why we've reincarnated into this essence. And it's really just dropping into our soul self and purpose, bringing the human experience, interconnecting it with our higher selves. So once more, we're being really called to take the leap of faith and to believe in ourselves, to step into that personal power and own it. There's this real energy of honoring our double mission, okay? And with that, a double mission is kind of like what I feel is we have this assignment to be a soul, but also this assignment to be a human being. And it's like integrating both. We have the double mission, and it's like bringing that harmony within, where we can honor the human experience, we can honor the earthly things, we can honor our emotions and how we feel, even if our spiritual self says, oh, you know, let's get the big picture. Allow yourself to just feel those human feelings, okay? And I'm just hearing like, acknowledge that humanness, acknowledge both elements of you, and then move forward into the higher understanding. But really this integration is happening, and it's very, very beautiful and very, very strong this week. So allow yourself this time to truly just do this introspective work, get clear, get honest with how you feel, with perhaps past events, karmic ties, and really step into this energy of empowerment. Don't let the past dictate your future. Release these old cycles, these old patterns that aren't serving you anymore. Allow yourself to flow and trust the universe and to step into your unique greatness, my friends. We have so much beauty about that. Embracing all avenues of who you are, your sensitivity, your uniqueness, and really giving yourself permission to live life with ease and grace, because ultimately that is exactly what you are here to do. You can uplift the collective. You can help heal humanity just by being the soul that you are, the human that you are. So keep going, my friends. I feel like some of us are really struggling with all this heavy release work. So please support yourselves. Please love yourselves. Give yourself this grace this week. Pamper yourself. Love up your body, your physical vessel. Get some massages. Get some Reiki done. If you need help with releasing, book a Karuna session, connect and get the support you need this week, and really reach out to your spiritual team to help reveal to you what you need to know. All right, my friends. So that wraps up our week. So lots going on, but I know you guys can do it. I know you guys are so strong and resilient. And please just let me know if I can be of any further assistance to help support you or be there for you, my friends. In the meantime, I'm sending you all the love in the world. Have a beautiful and blessed week.